Okay. Well, that appeared quickly. Hello. I can see someone's watching. All right, so I've got I'm going to open on the Facebook and YouTube, and then also on StreamYard as well. Okay, right. Just need to get some eggs. What are you making? Oh, wow.
What does it look like?
Oh, pork scratchings. Hi, Sue. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Sharon. Okay, so we're trying out something new again. We are okay. So hi, Dawn. I've shared it. We're using StreamYard again, so I've shared it into our Facebook page and our YouTube page, and I've also shared it into our Facebook group as well, instead of sharing it from the page into the group, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to see whether, because it says there, can't post comments to some destinations or something. So click on info. What does that say? Ah, right, okay. We're streaming to a Facebook group.
Have we allowed it to? No, we haven't. Oh, carry on. It's fine.
We'll be fine. Tell you what, I'll open the live stream up in the group over here. Bear with me 2 seconds. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kath. Hi, Christina. Hi, Mary. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, it's turned up as a sales post. Honestly, turn off sale format. We're not selling a live. How did I don't understand Facebook. So it's also come up as you instead of the page.
It don't matter.
There we go. I found the live. Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Emily. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so I've got comments from Facebook and YouTube over here. Right. Is the foodie available to use now? Sorry, the grill.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, banana bread. I've not made this in ages. Yeah, look at this. I've even got my coffee. Top quality service here. Hang on. Let me just get the milk in. Right. This is a really, really simple recipe. So it's going to be basically mix it in a bowl, pop it in the oven, and then I'm going to make a loaf of linseed bread whilst we wait. And hopefully it'll be done whilst I'm still live. It normally takes about 25 to 30 minutes in a normal oven, according to the book. But as always, the grill will cook it quicker. So probably 15 to 20. Okay, so 150 grams of ground almonds to start with. Now, the more I've baked, keto baked, the less I use ground almonds, because I prefer to use coconut flour for texture. However, I will stick to the recipe because I need big surprise here. I need a photo of this recipe, which is why I'm making it. Obviously, I made mixed spice cake yesterday, so there's going to be a whole lot of sweet stuff that's in the freezer. The mixed spice cake is already in the freezer. This will be going straight in the freezer, and I need to make some other bits during the week as well. And then I'm making a chocolate cheesecake on Saturday. So yeah, we'll have cake for weeks. Okay, ground almonds. Oh, I'll get a little tub for the butter won't fit in one of those glass ones, will it?
What are you after? Sorry. How much?
The 150 grams of butter. Can you grab that little glass bowl from up there, please? It needs to cool, which is why I don't want to put it straight in the mixing bowl. Thank you. Can really do with picking your brains, Ella. Maybe it's good. So, Sue, we're using StreamYard and you can use it for free, can't you? If you don't mind the watermark,
one destination.
and you can post to one of the destination.
Well, we'll have a chat with you soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll jump on Zoom and.
You can also post on LinkedIn from this.
Sorry, what?
You can also post on LinkedIn with the StreamYard. We haven't tried it yet, but we might. Hi Angela, how is everyone? What's everyone up to? What day is it? Monday. So is it back to work? I don't know. What's the workout this evening? Is it kettlebells?
I don't know actually. It's not look. I think it's dumbbells body weight.
Okay. Okay, so 150 grams of, oh no, not 150, 70. I'm reading the wrong measurement. Well done, Ella. Oh, actually, I might have cut this perfectly. I did as well. Hi, Jay. Okay, 70 grams of butter. I'm going to whack this in the microwave to melt, and then we can set it aside to cool whilst we mix all the dry stuff. That was step one. I just went ahead and already started measuring out the almonds. Oh. Yeah, no, I was about to pick it up. What's in the foodie?
There's water in the foodie. I'm just trying out a different.
So, oh, you're gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just ignore me.
He's trying out a new method of pork scratchings. Are you trying to make them into like little curls?
Yeah.
Right. Jay, I have no idea where the dogs are.
They're outside with bones.
Outside with bones. There you go. Okay, almonds are in the bowl. Butter is in the microwave, melting. Step 3: mix the dry ingredients together and add the eggs. So, this is a new tub of Truvia. I've got greasy fingers now from the butter. I love your little Avon. What is that a typo? What does that mean? Let's get the butter. Okay. Right, so butter only took a minute in the microwave. I'm just going to set that aside to cool for a little bit. Avocado. Yeah, so there's two there. They're called guacamole. Was it Kerry?
Kerry Pringle.
Kerry Pringle who sent them to us.
Yeah.
I honestly don't understand why Truvia do this with their packaging. Makes it a nightmare. There we go. Because you know the tear here bit never works, does it? Never on any packaging. It never works. Try to get into the. Right, there we go. Finally. Right, 15 grams of Truvia. We don't need a lot of this because we're using banana flavor drops. So I know you can get banana essence, like you can get orange essence. So I don't know whether you'd need to use more sweetener if you're using that. But the banana flavor drops use sucralose anyway, so they're very, very sweet. So sweetener, use Truvia, Natvia, or Purevia. On the website, there's a page on the sweeteners we recommend and the ones we avoid. Truvia was on offer in Tesco, which is why we've got it. We very rarely use it.
Loads of places got them on offer at the minute.
Really?
Yeah, Tesco's £2.50. Morrison's have got Purevia at under £2.
Jay says I get my patience from my father.
Very patient.
Very patient. A teaspoon of baking powder. 4 grams. What else? Okay. Well, I'll add these. Oh, yeah, no, I'll add these in now. These are technically a dry ingredient. So the recipe says 50 grams of fresh blueberries, or switch these out for the cacao nibs, which is what I have. So I got these from Buy Whole Foods online. I don't know why I bought them. I just wanted to get them to. I was buying some chocolate supplies, so I thought I'd chuck these in the basket as well. They're really, really good, but they're not a chocolate flavor, but they have a really good crunch, and they're very healthy. So they worked really nicely on top of the mocha tart. They work nice as a little like sprinkle, like chocolate shavings. I've chucked in 30 grams for now, and then we'll see what it looks like, whether I need more. You look like you're making spaghetti out of pork scratchings right now.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Be very tough spaghetti, but okay. Mix them together. I'll add the butter in now. I think. No, eggs. See, this is why you read the instructions. Eggs, 3 large eggs. These are fresh farm eggs that have been washed, hence why they're in the fridge. We're very ready. Keep them in the fridge. Okay, wow, that's a bright yolk. Right, okay. Mix them. Don't need my scales anymore. So there you go. It's coming together now. I mean, it's a very standard keto cake recipe, really. Eggs, butter, ground almonds. The problem with these sort of cakes normally is they can be quite heavy, which is why I like the coconut vanilla muffins recipe in the library. But actually, this makes more like a pound cake kind of loaf, so it works. So butter has gone in. I'm going to mix that in carefully, and then I need to turn the foodie on. No, the Ninja Grill.
It's warm already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I've been using it, so.
Can you 150? Good morning, Facebook user. I presume. Hi, Chris. Yeah, so if you're watching in the public group, I've got the feed up there, but StreamYard doesn't let me see who's commenting if you're in the group. So, well, that's actually a really, really smooth mix. It looks like chocolate chip cookie dough right now. Okay, last thing is the banana essence. So this is to taste, and it also depends on which one you have. So we've got banana flavor drops from My Protein. They use sucralose, so if that's something you avoid, then find a banana essence. Like we've got orange essence that's basically an oil. So I'm sure you can find the same thing with banana. So the book says we use 20 flavor drops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and a big 14. I'll keep that as it is for now. Mix that in, and then we can taste. As I was saying, we don't use a lot of other sweetener in this other than the flavor drops because they are very, very sweet as they are just that. So if you're using a banana essence and it isn't as sweet, then you might need to add more sweetener. God, I'm really surprised as to how silky this mixture looks. I've not made this in absolutely ages. Okay.
Okay, so the Ninja's ready whenever you
See, that's enough for me.
And I wouldn't overdo it either.
I wouldn't overdo it. Okay, and I think that's enough cacao nibs as well. So that's 30 grams, and obviously you can see them throughout. So there'll be a decent amount in each slice. I've already lined my tin. So this is a 9 by 15 centimeter mini loaf tin. So I'm gonna pour this in. It doesn't. It looks like cookie batter, doesn't it, Dad? Might need to try this as cookie batter. You can tell I haven't made this recipe in a while. I'm amazed by it. If you're looking for the recipe, I've linked it in the description of the video. It's in the recipe library, but it's also on page 105 of the FFS cookbook, which is what I'm working out of now. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll use that. It's easier. So I'm just going to squish it into the corners. There we go. Smooth it down. All right, so this bakes at a slightly lower temperature than normal. So in a normal oven, it bakes at 170 for 20 to 25 minutes. In the Ninja Grill, I'm putting it in at 150 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll check on it at 15, see what it's like. I might be able to take it out of the tin at 15 and place it back in the grill to cook on the sides as well. That gives it a really good crust, so you can do that in an oven as well. Right, that's ready to go in the grill. There we go. So I'll change that down to 15. Start. Right. So that was really easy, and that's basically the method of the banana bread. However, I am going to also make linseed bread whilst I'm here, so that maybe we might be able to see the banana bread whilst it comes out the oven as well. Linseed bread, I'm also going to use, we've got 2 of these tins, I'm going to use this second tin. So it's also in the book as well. It's in both. The one in FFS uses yeast, but I'm going to leave that out just because with this such a small loaf, you've got to use like a really small amount. It's not worth opening a packet for. I can't bother to get it out of the cupboard. So we're going to use a 3-egg mix to fill this. So I need 120 grams of milled linseed. This is the stuff from the website. It's really, really fine. Makes a really nice loaf. I went over a little bit there. There we go. I mean, this is a really, really easy recipe. The only ingredients are linseed, eggs, baking powder, and water. That's it. You okay? Mm-hmm. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. As you can see, I'm not very worried about precise measurements. What next? Linseed, baking powder, a pinch of salt, and the yeast. Well, we don't need the yeast, so just salt. The recipe book is called FFS, for fat's sake. It's available on the website. I shall, hang on, let me get the front cover for you. There you go. It was the second book we made. The first one's called WTF, it's back there. And then we ran out of acronyms. Is this still warm? Yeah.
No, not boiled.
It feels warm on the outside.
Yeah, so the fresh cold water on the inside.
Okay.
not being boiled.
Do I
What you
boil it and then mix it with a bit of cold then? Or, because I've made this with cold water before.
Just start it off. Just start it off. You don't
Okay.
have to let it boil. You can just let it boil.
Oh, I don't like turning it off halfway through. Thanks, Diane. Yes, it was Sue. Right, I've literally have nothing else to do. It's just mixing the linseed, baking powder, salt. You add the eggs in next, and then the water. So we need 3 large eggs. So this is my favourite bread. Keto AF. Add fat.
Like it.
I like that one. I've lost my train of thought now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, this is my favourite bread recipe. I didn't like it to start with.
Yeah.
Really didn't like it to start with, but now I really do. It's funny how things change. Well, you can tell these are proper farm eggs because they've actually turned the mix a slight shade of orange because of the colour of the yolks. So as the book says, mix the eggs in before the water to make a thick kind of paste, and then you reckon that'll be done?
That'll be warm now, yeah. It'll be warm enough. It's
just helps with the linseed, doesn't it?
Better if it's warm.
What do I need? 90 mils of water. On the dot. Yep, so if you're just coming in, the banana bread is in the oven. In the meantime, I'm making just a standard loaf of linseed bread. You'll find the banana bread recipe linked in the description of this video. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to let that set for a little bit. It's very runny at the moment, but don't let that kind of sway you into putting more flour in. The linseed takes a little while to soak up some moisture, although you can just pour it into the loaf tin now. But if you're making rolls, or you don't need it, you don't want a tin, you just want to place them on a sheet of greased paper in the oven, then let it sit and it'll start to come together. I mean, it's already thickening up now. It'll start to come together and then you can mold it. When making mega bread, is oat fiber just oat bran? No. Oat bran is different. That's the carb. Do we have oat fiber on the website yet?
Oat fiber, yes it is.
If you're looking for oat fiber, it's on our website. Or swap it for the 2 alternatives. So you've got psyllium husk, so 10 grams of psyllium husk to 40 grams of oat fiber, or 40 grams of milled chia seeds will also work. Or any chia seeds, but we use milled. And both of those are also on the website. So yeah, this linseed loaf, even if you're adding yeast, you don't need to prove it. You don't need to knead it. You just mix it in a bowl, whack it in a tin, then you're done. Right, there we go. I'll tell you what I will do. We've got some whole pumpkin seeds. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of these on top. There we go. All right, so that can also go in the grill. So the book says 180 degrees. This is a normal oven, 180 degrees for 45 minutes if you're making the full batch. This is a half. Normally this takes 20 minutes in the oven. I can normally take it out of the tin at about 15 minutes and then bake it without the tin for 5 or 10 to give it a really, really good crust. You want it to be fully firm on top and underneath as well. Some people occasionally have issues with it being too wet, and that's usually because it's baked too quickly on the outside. So you might have quite a powerful oven or a fan oven, in which case reduce the temperature. So I'm going to bake it in the Ninja Grill. I'll reduce the temperature by 20 degrees. If I was baking in Ninja Foodie, which is more like a fan oven, I'd reduce it by 10 degrees. And you can normally reduce the temperature as well. So it takes a little bit of playing around with, but when it works, it's really, really good. And if it is a bit too soft in the middle, slice it or freeze it, slice it, toast it, and you're good to go. Works really, really nice with poached eggs. So let's see. Yeah. I'll just put the linseed loaf in as well. It's on a little bit of a lower temperature than normal, but it'll still work. It might just take a little bit longer. It's rising nicely.
Yeah, no, it is. It's great.
So there you go. This is nowhere near done. It's very pale still. But there you go. That's what the banana bread looks like at the moment. It's risen to a nice little, you can see it's just above the edge of the tin at the moment. It smells great. The cacao nibs look really, really nice in it as well. The thing with these is that unlike just chopped up chocolate, they won't melt. So they'll stay solid throughout. They won't kind of take from the color of the banana bread. They'll just look like little chocolate flecks. So I'll put this back in. The grill probably hates me at the moment, just keeping it, opening it up. Yeah, so I'll pop that on for 10 minutes. Yeah, and then I can probably take it out of the tin. And then I might whack the temperature up by 10 degrees for the linseed bread. And maybe if the banana bread is quite pale on the sides, I'll just stick it back in the grill. Yes, you can, Sarah. So, I mean, the banana bread can be cooked in. So I'm using the Ninja Grill. You can use the Ninja Foodie. You can use the normal oven. We've used our halogen oven. So for the Foodie, you're probably looking at about 160 degrees. So 10 degrees lower than what the recipe calls for.
You'll end up getting a winch.
Oh, yeah. So the Ninja Foodie tends to, obviously, it bakes and the air goes in a circular motion. So all the breads tend to come up with like a slope. It looks quite cool. The grill kind of bakes more evenly, so it's risen with cracks on both sides, not just on one. Okay, so I've made 2 loaves of bread, and I've still only been on for half an hour, and I'm done. We need to get Michelle on StreamYard. The YouTube lot would love her. She'd just talk and talk. Okay, so if you are on YouTube, then to find out what they look like once they've been fully baked, head over to either our Instagram or our Facebook pages, because I'll post photos there. If you were to use chocolate in the banana bread, how much would you use? Probably 1 bar of the 85% from Aldi, so 25 grams. I used 30 grams of cacao nibs, and it worked really, really well. I think any more, and you'd probably just end up with like,
big chocolate.
Not that it's a bad thing, but just loads of chocolate, and you want a banana bread with hints of chocolate rather than a chocolate loaf with a hint of banana. Yeah. So okay, so I'll post photos when they're done. That banana bread is going to get sliced and frozen straight away.
Minus 1 piece.
Minus 1 piece for you, yeah. Would you be able to, for that quick chat anytime today or tomorrow morning, please? Are you free?
Yes, so as soon as we finish this, if you're free, we can jump on.
So if you heard that, we're free straight after this live. Thanks so much for streaming. I'm new to Keto, strictly, and you guys have helped greatly. Thank you. What's your real name? Because Lapre. It's weird with the YouTube usernames. Obviously, Facebook, it's just people's names. Well, most of the time, anyway. Okay, I'm going to end this live stream here. Come and find us on Facebook and Instagram if you need to know what they look like when they're done. And thank you very much for watching. We'll be back. Oh, Val. Hi, Val.
Hi, Val.
We'll see you later. Bye.